Throwing first play is Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. He's to the 15. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A huge play there right off the bat. 54 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Lion. Hey, Ray. Ready.
On the give, it's Vidal. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Good burst there, and he nicely bit off on a pretty decent game.
Brings up second and 5.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Set. 380. Ground.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Amarian Hampton, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. 3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Stiff-armed him. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team. As he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 15-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love. That's complete to Wicks. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down, Packers.
Love, he's going to change the play here. They'll look to throw here on first down. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Play action this time with Love. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Down. Yellow. Set.
Now Love. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. On play action. Love to throw. That is caught. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown,
Romeo Doubs from 8 yards out. And the Packers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
McManus's point after is good. And we are tied at 7.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Set. Ready.
Play action. It's Herbert. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Short throw to Disley. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Right, 97. Here we go. Cut.
Love, they go play action now. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
It's 2nd down.
Red, yellow. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And left sideline. He caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Well,
Love wants to shift things around.
60 red. Ready.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. They'll try and do this himself. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
12, 10. Set. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Here's second and 10.
Set.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Here's third and 6.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Watch out now.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Go pink. Black Ultra. Ready?
Love. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On the set.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on fourth down.
Down. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw. He'll try to do it himself. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on fourth.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line.
Down at his own 3-yard line.
Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
It's second and 8.
7-7, our score after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got a second and 8 forthcoming.
.380. Run. Set.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down at about the length of the football.
Hey, go lion. Set. Tilt us up.
loss of 4.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I know they got the first down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it, but I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? We've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
First down, it's Hampton. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A run once more with Hampton. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Set. Delta, set. Set.
A run. Here's Vidal. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and a couple.
21. Set. 380. Go.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Ready.
Herbert now. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And the Packers are going to get it back here just past the 35.